Ladies and gentlemen, we've got news.
Got news.
About my Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
We've got an oblique problem. Obliques are big deals, especially when it's your quarterback. Now, he might be fourth on the depth chart, but he was number one in the preseason game last week, and he did a great job. 138 yards, 2 touchdowns. Shedeur Sanders has an oblique injury. That is not good. I do not like this. I hate this because I want to see more reps for Shedeur Sanders. I really do. Do you guys?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I'm a fan. I'm not even going to try to hide it. Rich gets
you guys are fans. Like, you guys talk about the Cleveland Browns quite a bit.
Yeah,
it's almost annoying to me.
It aggravates people. Like, people don't like the fact that Rich talks a lot about
They must love
Shedeur.
I'm here.
But it's like, you have a friend, and that friend's child is following in the family's footsteps. You want them to do well. I don't know why people have such an issue. I know Rich is supposed to be impartial, but it's kind of hard when you have that type of tie to it. But yeah, I'm rooting for Shedeur, man. And I was watching that game, and I can't say I don't watch Cleveland Browns because I listen to Andrew Siciliano and Nathan Zagura. So I do.
That's right.
But yeah, I'm all in.
Nathan Zagura, one of my best friends.
Yes, and I hope this.
I was in his wedding. He was in mine.
He didn't invite me, but you were in it.
I was in it. First. I was in the wedding.
Wow.
Cleveland Browns Daily. Listen to it all the time.
But yeah, man, I hope the best for this kid, man, because it feels like he got such a rotten deal on draft weekend, and I'm happy that he showed and proved a little bit. I know it's preseason, and I know it's week 1, but he belongs, and I think
Brock,
that's evident.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Is Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel back to healthy?
Nah.
So who's starting? Flacco's not. Is it Snoop?
Kenny Pickett, no. He is not out there yet. He's still dealing with the hamstring. Dylan Gabriel did take some reps today, so he is kind of trending in the right direction. But this could keep Shedeur out on, I believe they play, Friday? They play Saturday. When do they play the Eagles?
Shit.
It could keep him out this weekend against Philly, and that would be a bummer for just his development and kind of the momentum building off of last week. Not going to see Flacco, right? You got to keep that guy in bubble wrap for week 1 of the NFL season. So we could be looking at 3/4 of Snoop and maybe 1/4 of Dylan Gabriel. Not really exciting for the fans. Of course, it would be nice to see what Dylan looks like. Did spend third-round capital on him.
If you're Dylan Gabriel and you're a rookie,
is not
you
want
to get healed. You want the reps. You want to take these reps. So what do you do to prepare yourself and get ready? Because, man, when rookies get injured, it's like these reps are so valuable.
Yeah, sets them back a lot. We do have some video here. Mike Garafolo had some video of Jalen Hurts kind of helping Shedeur use his cart to get off the field here, which is pretty cool. And then Mike Garafolo did have a picture.
Why does Jalen Hurts have a cart?
Well, he's not... I don't know. He's getting his reps. He's probably done for the day. He sees Shedeur's out there. He's, hey, man, let me give you a ride to the sideline.
Wait, you're telling me you're the starting quarterback. You're a franchise guy, and
you're helping out the young kids.
Yeah, but you get a cart.
Yeah, of course.
You get your own like golf cart on there. Look, I've been watching Hard Knocks. I don't see Josh Allen have his own golf cart.
Well, maybe if Josh Allen got a golf cart, he'd win a Super Bowl.
Wow, we're going there with that,
man.
He's got a Patrick Mahomes problem. I think we all do.
Well, Joe Burrow doesn't really have a Patrick Mahomes problem.
Joe Burrow has a Cleveland Browns problem because he can never beat us.
That is a fact, too.
But not in the playoffs because you're not there.
Oh, wow.
We were there 2 years ago.
Why are you trying to, like...
Every other year was the
playoffs.
playoffs.
People hate facts. Man. We live in a society now that hate facts, and I'm just, spitting some facts, and I'm just hoping you take them in and absorb them. You know what I mean?
I don't like you anymore.
You might get your ass kicked today.
I'm saying.
Probably.
You're not a nice person. Let's go to break.
There was another picture that was cool that Mike had. I don't know if we have it or not, but Jalen Hurts was talking to Shedeur, and Big Dom was 10 feet away, kind of keeping guard. Big Dom's everywhere. Love it.
You know what's crazy about the Philadelphia Eagles? Last year, during this time, and even a month into
2 months into
the season, everybody wanted Sirianni gone. He was yelling at fans. They couldn't stand him. And then all of a sudden, all this drama that happened surrounding the Philadelphia Eagles kind of compacted, and they utilized that energy, that negative energy, and basically put it to a Super Bowl win. Do you think that kind of drama in Philadelphia is what they needed to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, Philly's one of those cities, kind of like Boston and New York. They're just kind of built, I hate that phrase, built different, but they really are built different there. Fans, organizations, the temperament of the city, you know. And Sirianni kind of is the perfect Philly guy. He's loud. He can be obnoxious, abrasive, kind of in your face. And it's the perfect personality for the city and for that team. You know, they're offensive and defensive line driven, which is obviously you got to have a different mentality to play that position to begin with. Jalen Hurts is this like stoic, like GQ model looking dude who is just like, yeah, I haven't even looked at my ring yet. I'm thinking about next year's ring. You're like, whoa, okay, this dude's different. Saquon comes in, obviously a lot to prove, big chip on his shoulder, and has one of the greatest running back seasons, arguably of all time. And, you know, A.J. Brown's that type of way. They have all these just dudes. A lot of Hall of Famers, I think, potentially on this roster. And Sirianni is just kind of the perfect coach to kind of guide them. And you saw what happened last year, and I have no reason to believe they're not going to be back in the Super Bowl again this year.
Any Super Bowl hangover? You don't think there's going to be every team?
Not for Philadelphia, man.
Dude, everyone says that about Kansas City. Oh, they're not going to have a hangover. They're going to be the Kansas City Chiefs, and then the next year they kind of had a hangover. So it kind of happens. Like, and I know people say like, "Hey, it's Philly. Philly's different. They're built different." Every team is built different. I hear it all the time. But there's always some sort of hangover.
There's not really a hangover for the winners when you're kind of happy. We've seen the Super Bowl losers kind of have a little bit, you know, struggling out the gate. The Week 1 stats, you know, are what they are. But I mean, if you're talking about which team, Kansas City or Philly's likely to have a hangover, I would bet Kansas City, the team that got absolutely lambasted on the biggest stage.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.